What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and we just got a lot of news regarding Star Wars X Fortnite and everything you need to know regarding this update for V29.40, which is set to release this Friday on May 3rd. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be going over the blog post. They posted two different ones here, and we'll be talking about every single game mode's little updates here and there and everything that's going on. However, I'm not going to go through here and be like, Fortnite and Star Wars are crossing over again. We're going to basically summarize some of the parts here, even though I haven't read everything. So there'll be a little bit of reading, there'll be a little bit of summarizing, but the main point of this is there's something for every Star Wars fan in this whole entire vast crossover with every single mode, such as Lego Fortnite getting Star Wars stuff, Battle Royale getting Star Wars stuff, Rocket Racing getting Star Wars stuff, and of course Fortnite Festival getting Star Wars themed stuff as well. Now first off, let's talk about Lego Fortnite. The Empire and Rebels are coming to your Lego Fortnite world. You'll be able to side with the Rebels by building up the Rebel Village and using tools to keep the Empire at bay, including lightsabers, bowcasters, DL-44 blasters, E-11 blasters, and thermal detonators, and you'll be able to make progress in the Lego Pass Rebel Adventures as you continue to go ahead and help out the rebellion. Then we actually have this QR right here, which is actually one of those leaked images we had seen prior, but it mentions that this pass has unlockable rewards including Star Wars builds and decor, and the Chewbacca outfit you'll get just for upgrading to the premium reward track. None of the cosmetics are actually exclusive to this pass or anything, so this is something to keep in mind. You know, if you want to get one of the building sets or Chewbacca later down the line and you don't want to buy the actual pass for 14,000 or 1,400 V-Bucks, you will be able to have that available for you. But since we are talking about Lego Fortnite, let's hop over to the other blog post to talk about all that information first. Now, as we actually go through here, there will be a lot of recipes and stuff they actually mention. I'm not going to go in detail with every single recipe. Something I do want to mention here is this very important part regarding all of this stuff and, you know, the Rebel Village and all that type of thing, which is that this island will stick around even after V29.40. So after this collaboration is done, you'll be able to play the Rebel Adventure Island and all that type of stuff in Lego Fortnite, regardless of how many updates come in the future, right? You might not be able to actually create the island after this update because it should be a specific world type thing you create, but you will be able to continue using your world as you've created it at one point and continue building off of it from there, right? But as you can see right here, it says before investigating the Empire crash site, you should check on your Rebel allies. You'll receive a pair of macro binoculars after the crash, which will point you to where this Rebel village is actually going to be, because once again, it is its own little world and it's not going to affect your main save you currently got going on, but the Rebel village can be leveled up all the way to level 10 by completing objectives like supplying resources and constructing Rebel buildings. As you can see right here, this is what the actual village is going to look like. You can see all the buildings and everything are kind of, you know, themed around Star Wars, which does make sense. It is the Rebels at the end of the day, and it does mention that the village will remain beyond V29.40 as well. Now, as we continue going through here, we can see some of the other descriptions of everything going on, such as the fact that the Empire Star Destroyer isn't the Empire's end, and instead the Empire will try to make your world their own home. By the way, what I mean here is the crash of the Empire Star Destroyer, and they'll be surrounding the crash site with camps, and it's up to you to infiltrate them and take back your world. So you get to spend time, you know, with your rebels and everything, level up the village and all that, but you also have to find these bases and basically get rid of the Empires, kind of like crash site and all the Empires on their words, you know what I mean, right? But you can see the macro binoculars yourself that you'll be able to actually unlock and craft by adding plastoid to your inventory. And as we go on here, we see some different things being mentioned, such as if you like the look of the Imperial architecture, you can choose not to damage the camps and keep their inhabitants beyond V29.40, allowing for the crash site to stay too, so that you can admire the remains of the Star Destroyer, or you can just go ahead and be like, nope, I don't want the Star Destroyer, ching, ching, yoink it out of here, right? So you will be able to choose if you want to destroy these villages or keep them because they look nice. It's however you want to really deserve and design this whole entire experience for you. And you can see right here another one of those images of those little crash sites and little camps set up by the Empire. So that's something to keep in mind. But as we go down here, we start hearing about some of the new weapons and items, such as lightsabers coming to the game. There'll be different colored lightsabers that are waiting for you in your world. You don't get these in Lego Fortnite by crafting them, but instead you'll actually unlock them by helping the rebels build up their village, and with your lightsaber in hand, you can collect even more stuff. And in fact, this is a very powerful tool in Lego Fortnite, to the point that you actually have to have them recharge after a certain amount of attacks in combat, so it's not like you can just go around shing, shing, shing non-stop and just eliminate everything with a lightsaber. It does have a little bit of a downside with cooldowns and everything else, but it is cool to see that there's different types of lightsabers you'll be able to have. As I go down here, it mentions mentions the bowcaster, detonator, and blasters, which will be craftable in a new Star Wars item craftable station at a Rebel workbench. You can have the bowcaster, which launches a coil that deals damage that then explodes in the area by actually adding Durasteel to your inventory. You can craft the DL44 by actually adding Durasteel to your inventory as well, the E11 by actually adding scrap Durasteel, and then of course the thermal detonator by adding Durasteel as well. Now if we look here, DL44, there's no substitution for a good blaster at your side. E11, standard issue blaster rifle for Imperial Stormtroopers, and then thermal detonator, the bounty hunter's detonator of choice. This throne explodes, affects a wider area than dynamite typically does. And you can see all the different items and their meshes and stuff right here, but you actually can see an image of the Rebel workbench as well, which can be unlocked and crafted by adding Plastoid to your inventory, so you can craft in the name of the Rebellion. Now it does mention that the lightsabers, bowcasters, EL44s, E11s, thermal detonators, and the Rebel workbenches will work and they'll stay in the game past the V29.40 update. And then as you can see right here, we have the Lego Pass for the Star Wars collaboration. You can see that by purchasing this for 1,400 V-Bucks, you get Chewbacca instantly, but you will be able to get a lot of decor cosmetics, a lot of Lego kits that you're able to use in game, including whole entire buildings if you have the premium tier, and just a lot of stuff that really makes me hope that they do more of these Lego passes in the future, because it does make it a lot more worth it. I mean, 1,400 V-Bucks for all of these kits, if you're someone who plays Lego Fortnite, that is a pretty big offering, because if you look in the item shop, typically, it'll be like, oh, here is the whole entire set of like 2 or 3 buildings or whatever, pay us 4,000 V-Bucks or something insane, right? However, here, it is a pretty small price. It's basically like you could buy it just if you wanted the Chewbacca outfit, and you would also get a lot of extra stuff as well, even if you don't really play Lego Fortnite. I know it's not going to be appealing to everyone, but at the same time, as it does mention down here, the in-game rewards are not exclusive to the Rebel Adventure Lego Pass and may be available in the item shop at a later date. And it even mentions how the Lego Pass will actually work. So after you select the Lego Fortnite experience in Fortnite, you can go to the Lego Pass option in the top menu, similar to how the Festival Pass only shows up when you select the Festival Pass, and then you will be able to complete quests and actually help out rebels in order to earn studs. That's right, Lego studs is a currency for an event pass themed around Legos. I think it's an amazing thing. And then the more studs you collect, the further you progress in the pass, with the actual free reward track having 10 decor bundles, and this actual marketplace build is the final reward right here, so this is going to be free for everyone to earn. And then you have the premium track, which includes 11 more rewards, including the Dusty Durburger building right here, which is definitely interesting because we saw a normal Durburger building before that, was kind of like this design, but I think slightly more futuristic, so it's interesting to see how that survey version has kind of been turned into like a Star Wars thing. But it is interesting to see how they've got all this stuff going down, and how you'll also, of course, be able to get the Chewbacca outfit. Now, this has a Lego version and a Fortnite version, but it doesn't have any variants like that. But it also mentions that you'll be able to progress the Rebel Adventure Pass until July 23rd at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, so you'll be able to earn all the free paid rewards, all that type of stuff until then. And it also mentions, hey, we're getting a lot of new Lego styles. I mean, if we look down here, it's quite a few. One of the main ones you can see right here is Darth Vader with a little bit of a cape that is super cool to actually see, but all the other skins you can kind of see right here. I'll let it slowly kind of, scroll through. I'm not going to name off every single one, but some of them are actually highlighted in a little bit of bold text to show they're from Star Wars, such as Darth Vader, as you can see right there. But yeah, there's something for a lot of people in this update. You have a lot of Star Wars themed stuff, but you also have a lot of Lego stuff going on as well in terms of outfits getting updated and all that type of stuff. Now, as we go down here, they also have some bug fixes, such as being able to view your Lego Fortnite quests without having to return to the lobby, such as being able to exit the driver's seats when the vehicles are flipped over. They fixed issues where you would sometimes not receive expected gifts from villagers, and they fixed a crash that would rarely happen when you got out of bed. So if you're someone who got out of your bed in the morning, you stretch, you're like, oh, what a beautiful day, and then your whole entire world around you crashed, that's not going to be happening as much anymore. But that's not everything, because we have to go back here and talk about the other stuff going on with this collaboration as well. Chewbacca is bringing his bowcaster to the Battle Royale Island, with the Millennium Falcon co-pilot Chewbacca being captured. It's up to you to rescue him. To save him from the claws of the Empire, you'll need to head to a specific Imperial roadblock. The one he's at changes each match, so it's not going to be the same one every single game, and Chewbacca will cheer after being liberated, then follow you into battle with his trusty bowcaster, meaning he's basically an NPC you can hire and have on your side during matches. Now it says, who says Wookiees should have all the fun? Chewbacca will hand you your own Wookiee bowcaster as a thanks for rescuing him as well, and you can also find one inside Imperial chests and Imperial roadblocks across the island. With this weapon equipped, shoot individual quarrels quickly or charge up a heavier explosive shot. They also mentioned that you can weld Darth Vader's lightsaber once again, because Darth Vader and the stormtroopers will be returning to the Battle Royale island, which will allow them to touch down in different landing spots in each match. So just like Chewbacca being in a different spot, Darth Vader and the stormtroopers will be at a different spot in each match as well. And then of course you already know how the lightsaber works. It doesn't appear we'll be able to have any of the Force abilities this time around, but we at least get a lightsaber, so that's been fun to, mess around with here and there. Of course, stormtroopers will come with their E11 blaster. You can grab these weapons from defeating stormtroopers or from Imperial chest. You'll also be able to go over here and see some of the interesting things you'll be able to earn for free by doing some Star Wars themed quests on the island, such as a battle pass level up for completing 5 of the quests, and then for completing 10 quests, you'll be able to get the AWR pack back bling right here as a free bonus. Now, the quests will be releasing in 2 phases during the crossover, the first one on May 3rd at 9 a.m. and the second one at 9 a.m. on May 7th, with all of the quests ending May 14th. This doesn't include that event pass for LEGO that lasts a little bit longer, but keep in mind that the Star Wars crossover gameplay features are not included in tournaments. They also mentioned Fortnite Festival down here with a themed setting going on for, I think, just the jam stage. Yeah, just the jam stage right here, where you can create your own version of the famous Cantina band by getting up on the stage with your friends or just chilling out and appreciating some Sandy songs. Now, that isn't the only thing, however, because you will be able to unlock the 7-string. I'm probably going to butcher that. I know Tate's going to message me later being like, FireMonkey, I can't believe you. The Halixet guitar by completing 7 of the Fortnite Festival Star Wars themed quests, which will go live 9 a.m. on May 3rd. And just for completing 4 of those quests, you'll unlock a battle pass level up. So you can get this guitar as a free little bonus. Don't have to buy any quest or anything to actually unlock it. You just have to do the quests themselves. If we go down here, we can see, and we will jump back up to Fortnite. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and talk about Fortnite Festival a little bit more here quickly, because there is some stuff later down here to kind of mention. Firstly, we have a actual jam track that will be releasing in the Fortnite item shop that you'll be able to use in order to play, and get yourself all Star Wars themed, being the Cantina band. So that is super exciting to actually see releasing. It sucks that we're not going to get like the I'm Han Solo meme song or anything like that, but hey, at least we're getting something from Star Wars as a jam track. Now, you will be able to also play these on a drum kit or a keytar, as we're going to be getting both of these in the Fortnite item shop very, very soon. So the jam track, the drum kit right here, and the keytar will all be in the shop starting with the update on May 3rd, aka the release of V29.40. Now, of course, that isn't the only thing going on, because as you saw, we skipped through some stuff here, so let's kind of scroll back up. Let's talk about some of the new cosmetics, and then we'll end off with rocket racing. So we have some new outfits you'll be able to actually pick up in the item shop with the release of V29.40 on May 3rd. So as we can see here, we have a new Luke Skywalker outfit, which appears like the old outfit that we've had before for Luke Skywalker isn't actually going to be returning to the item shop for some reason. But of course, that's something to keep in mind. We also have, as you go down here, the LEGO versions of all the skins and everything. Something I noticed is that they don't mention the Rebel Leia skin, I don't believe. Hold on. They don't mention the Rebel Leia skin, so it's odd to see that they kind of use that in the newsfeed and everything, and potentially has scrapped it last minute. But of course, you will be able to pick that up. AWR Trooper outfits, all that type of stuff, Lando Calrissian, and all of them in the item shop with the launch of the new update. And of course, you can see like the AWR Troopers Lego variant right here and everything. So it is exciting to see all of that. But as we actually go down here, you can see the original trilogy era cosmetics and the new trilogy era cosmetics that'll be returning in the item shop, such as Boba Fett, Han Solo, Imperial Stormtrooper, Leia Organa, Finn, Kylo Ren, Rey, Sith Trooper, and Zori Bliss. But yeah, for some reason, the original version of Luke Skywalker that we've seen in Fortnite before is not returning for one reason or the other. And it doesn't appear like, actually, wait, hold on. If we go down here, yeah, other characters like Darth Maul who have returned before don't appear to be returning either. But hey, we are getting some type of content with Darth Maul here, as you can see by this image that we kind of scrolled past a few times. So let's end off today's video by finally talking about rocket racing. With the launch of the Star Wars event on May 3rd, we will actually be getting some Star Wars quests that will actually be releasing in 2 stages just as well, with Stage 1 on May 3rd and Stage 2 on May 7th. Completing 7 of these quests will unlock a Battle Pass level up, and completing 14 of them will earn you this Energy Binders Trail right here as an entirely free bonus. Rocket Racing will also, however, have May the 4th quest that you'll be able to complete for a Anakin Pod Racer decal on the Octane, and then a Darth Maul decal for the Octane as well, so you can drive over to the dark side of the track using all this type of stuff. Now, something I I do think is very interesting about the decal, as you can see on the Octane here for Darth Maul, is it has the little kind of like spikes coming off of it, and typically in Rocket League, we haven't really seen these type of things being available, because usually that would be something that would be like a topper design or something, or a completely different vehicle entirely. So it makes me wonder, unless, you know, I'm wrong or something, will this be one of the first decals that is going to be a Rocket Racing exclusive that you can't use in Rocket League, or will it cross over and it'll just have some slight differences or work completely fine on the normal Octane over in that mode? I have no clue, but I thought I would point that out to you guys. But of course, both sets of quests will be available in Rocket Racing until May 20th, so these will last a little bit longer than some of the other quests up here, I do believe. Yeah, for example, you know, Fortnite Festival, May 14th, so they all have their own little different end dates. And then as we go down here, there is one more thing to kind of mention. We have a bounty hunter, a ride fit for a bounty hunter, right? This is the Beskar car body, which is going to be the toughest ride in the galaxy, and it will be available in the Fortnite item shop starting May 3rd, which will include the Beskar car body, some wills, you'll be able to have some decals. You actually get a few decals to actually use here. You get some more wills and more decals and more wills to actually use, and I don't believe we actually have a price for it as of yet, but as you can see right here, this is a pretty sick car to actually see releasing in Fortnite, so I'm excited to see this actually happen. And these are also eligible for cross-game ownership with Rocket League. Now, because it mentions that down there for, you know, that actual bundle, but it doesn't mention it up here for these different decals, I assume that maybe these decals right here are going to be a Rocket Racing / Fortnite exclusive and won't cross over, which would definitely be an interesting choice, but not something that I would be shocked by Epic Games actually doing. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff going down as Star Wars lands in the Fortnite universe on May 3rd, just in time for Star Wars Day. So with that said, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Hope it got you excited for everything going on in this mode, and may the 4th be with you. Peace out.